Hey, mate.
Lush.
Yeah, lush. So we're all about chorus.
Yeah. So this is my C20, which I found
Whereabouts?
in a drawer.
Yep.
I found it in my drawers.
I want to look in those drawers.
You want to look in my drawers?
Yeah.
You,
I do. Yes, I do.
Look in your mum's drawers.
Yeah, your mum does. Especially if you've got things like this inside it.
Yeah, so this is pretty awesome. It's got sort of different emulations of different Boston Roland choruses through the ages.
Yeah.
And it's got a few little tricks up its sleeve. It's got 4 memory slots. But you can also run it in manual mode, so you actually get 5. So you can actually set it up the way you want it and then have 4 saved presets as well.
So the CE20 covers all of Boston Roland's chorus emulations in a digital format?
The big ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a few that aren't in there.
Is the dimension in there?
The digital space isn't in there.
Okay.
The other pink one.
Yeah, okay. But the dimension's in there?
Yeah, the digital dimension's in there, yeah. And it's really cool the way it operates too on one knob.
C1 is in there?
C1 is in there.
And C2?
C2 is in there. That's the standard one.
Okay, cool. All right.
The C5 is the acoustic one. And there is a bass one, which I don't know where it's come from. But there was originally a bass version of the C2, so I'm assuming it might be that.
So this is around the 2000s? Somewhere like that?
Yeah.
As far as year of manufacture? Yep.
Yeah, same as the GP20, the amp simulation, which I love.
So the early Cosm stuff.
Yeah, really early Cosm stuff. That's when it all started.
Yep.
So.
Let's have a listen to it.
We're going into the Iridium in full stereo, and there's a little bit of reverb coming from...
And what amp setting are we using in the Iridium?
This is Fender with 212 cab, and the actual Strymon cab as well.
Fender Twin.
It's beautiful.
Cool.
And the reverb is what it sounds like inside Carnegie Hall.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah. All right. So this is the first one.
Boss have always done chorus well, haven't they? Like, wow, the jazz chorus amps, like it's still popular, still sought after in all their iterations. Yeah,
and especially with the Iridium, letting us run it in proper full stereo, it really adds to that width. Yeah, nice. Okay, so the level knob lets me run it from dry to wet. I'll show you that real quick.
Yep.
So I really hoped that it would go from full dry to sort of full mixture in the middle and then full vibrato.
Yeah.
Up full, but it doesn't.
Yeah, but it's still beautiful when you get the mix right up.
Yeah,
it's good.
So I normally run that around about 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yep.
Like that. Yeah.
What does the ambience knob do?
The ambience knob, I will turn the reverb off.
So Carnegie Hall's off.
Yeah, Carnegie Hall's off.
Yep.
So the ambience knob actually gives you some reverb, which I have learnt quite recently.
Wind it in. There we go. It's like a bathroom, like your mum's bathroom.
Yeah,
in fact, it sounds just like your mum's bathroom.
So you actually it's more like a tiled room, like a bathroom.
It is,
yeah. It's cool. It's very digital, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to turn that back off and turn Carnegie Hall back on.
Do it. Yeah, we've been to the bathroom. We've both been to the bathroom.
Right, so this next one is for bass, which I'm assuming is an emulation of the CE2. Now, I don't have a bass handy, but...
No.
Let's have a listen to it. So this is for the bass. It's probably a good setting to turn the high and low tone knobs on.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Now the next one is an acoustic one from memory.
Right.
Yeah.
And we don't have an acoustic here. We should have it. We should, but we don't.
We don't. Who needs an acoustic guitar when you've got a middle position?
They're all nice, aren't they? All the choruses, we just come back to Boss and I suppose their experience with creating great chorus pedals.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. This is the standard mode, and this is because this is the standard mode. This is the one I'm going to do the rate and the depth on so you can hear how far it goes.
Yep.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It sounds a little bit toppy here in the, but we are using studio monitors, not a proper guitar amp with the Iridium.
Sure.
Strymon will shoot me for saying that, not using a proper guitar amp. But we're not getting all the obvious, like a greenback.
Yeah. All the other ambience and stuff. Yeah.
I'm just going to knock the tops off there a little bit because you can do that.
Yeah.
So this is where it starts to get pretty cool. This pedal.
Okay. Where are we heading now? Into the dimension?
We're on the dimension setting now. Now, the original DC2, DC1, DC3, can't remember.
Yep.
It just had four buttons on it. One,
four
two,
buttons.
3, 4. And so
No knobs?
none of these knobs
Four
do
buttons.
anything now,
Yep.
except this one.
Okay. Right, so that switches between all four modes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is
All right.
mode number 1.
Let's have a listen to it.
That was mode number 2.
Cool. Off to number 3. Sweet. And
Number
fourth?
4. Yeah. Now here's a little interesting tidbit for you.
Oh, give it to me. Come on.
So with the original digital dimension pedals, you could actually jam down different combinations of the buttons.
No!
So, yeah. So you could actually run like 1 and 2 together, 2 and 3 together, 3 and 4 together, 1 and 4 together. You could actually jam the buttons down on each other. So
Wow.
I tried to turn the knob so it was like exactly halfway to try and get in between the modes. I couldn't do it.
Can't do it?
No. Cool. Now, that is unbelievably awesome, having the digital dimension in here.
Yeah.
And only one knob working. That's amazing. Good
Okay.
on typical Boss. That's what they do. They like to do things cool.
True to form.
But this last one is my favourite.
What is it?
So this is the C1 emulation. And again, none of the knobs do anything because on the original C1, the great big box, there's a couple of videos on the channel. Check it out.
Yep, big grey one.
It only has one knob called
one chorus
intensity.
control.
Yeah. And so
Intensity.
this only has one knob as well.
Right. Just bring it. For one knob, that one knob does a good thing.
Yeah, and it controls the depth and the rate and the intensity all at the same time with one knob.
Beautiful.
Okay, we're playing. I'll sweep through it. Now, as luck should have it, I have my Past Effects C1 chorus clone.
Hello.
Part for part recreation of it.
Did you find this in your drawer too?
No.
It's on
Past
your
Effects
board.
very kindly sent us these because
Yes,
they love us.
certainly did.
So I'm just going to set the intensity at 12 o'clock like I am on the CE20.
Yep.
And we'll just flick between them and have a listen.
Of course. They're both really, really good.
Yeah, they're both really lovely. So the main difference is, to me, is that you can hear the past effects one is vintage. You can hear that it is not as pristine and as clean and as digital as the Boss one, but they're so close.
Yeah, yeah. And the CE20 has probably got some more digital top end to it.
Yeah.
Than what the Chorus Ensemble does, because it is analog. It is a direct reincarnation of the original Chorus Ensemble, part for part. So.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't think that it's... I don't think that it has less... I don't think it has less top end. I think the analog past effects one has more warmth.
Yep.
Which makes it sound like there's less top end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can really sort of pick that one is very sparkly and jangly. Can you just play again real quick?
Yes, absolutely.
Both lovely.
They're both great, aren't they? They're both really good. If you've got one, just let us know. And Matt will probably come around and rifle through your drawers.
I love going through people's drawers.
Through your mum's drawers.
Yeah, that's it.
Really good.
C20 Chorus Ensemble. It's an absolute beauty. I suppose I should embarrass myself now and go through and have a listen to the presets that I made 15 years ago. And see if
do it. Do it.
But we're not going to do that on camera because it'll be embarrassing. Yeah.
Hit subscribe, please.
Yeah, do it. It's a small click for you. It's a big deal for us.
Thanks, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, bye.